give Pitt credit. They battled hard all night, stayed in the game. We went cold at the wrong time, and right now we're not tough enough on the front line to get rebounds against a team like Pitt. Tougher team won. They were the more physical team. They were more solid on the defensive end. Game like this, 1, 2, 3 breakdowns can kill you. We got some really good looks from our 2 best shooters from the 9-minute mark to the 3-minute mark. That happens. What can't happen is Sheck and Dave, Kelvin combined for 1 offensive rebound. That can't happen.
Cash hasn't shot very well since he's been injured.
That'd be an understatement.
Do you think that's residue of the injury?
Let's just be honest, guys. The kid is giving everything he's got. He's playing hurt, and he's giving everything he's got. But even when, you know, there's nights where great shooters miss open shots. So I just focus on tonight. The answer is you got to go get a rebound. Somebody got to go get it off the rim. We didn't have an offensive rebound until under the 5-minute mark in the second half. It's inexcusable. You say, well, you know, guy's holding me, whatever. He's bigger, he's stronger. It's all excuse. It's all an excuse. Got to go get the ball. Keep it alive. Don't accept the blockout. If he's holding you, then be so active that the official has to call a foul instead of just accepting it. Right now, we're not tough enough to beat a good team. That's the bottom line. Yes, is Cash playing hurt? Obviously. Definitely affected this game.
Is it more than his knee?
He's playing hurt. It's obviously affecting his game.
What happened to SK in the second half?
Missed a lot of open shots. That's going to happen. It'd be nice if somebody get a rebound. 15 minutes without an offensive rebound is ridiculous. Can't win when that happens, guys. Can't win. Can't win. You're not going to shut the other team out. And we had a few crucial defensive breakdowns. We struggled on the backboard. We let a guy shoot a 3 in our face at the end of the shot clock, their best shooter.
You had a breakdown on the, obviously on the dunk when you got with the 3 with like a minute and a half to go. I don't remember who it was. He was all over the dunk.
Yeah, against our zone. Another defensive breakdown. You know, inexcusable. Just inexcusable. It's against the zone. Guy got a dunk against the zone. Our 5-man never leaves the rim when we play zone.
You talked about passing coming into this game.
Much better.
Yeah, it seemed like it was better.
We just missed a lot of shots in the second half. Even in the first half, wide open. Our passing was much better. Our attempts to try to execute better, get more guys. So, but you know, it's tough, guys. When Justin missed 2 layups to start the game, then he goaltends a layup on an and 1. We get 1 point instead of 3. Misses 2 layups, there's 6. Titus in the second half, a couple right under the rim. We travel. I mean, it's just, we're not good. Can't get the ball in the basket, it's hard to win. Yeah. We play at a high level, playing top 25 teams.
Justin hurt.
Got to be tough enough to get the ball in the basket.
Justin hurt.
Justin's hurt, I don't know the details.
It doesn't get any easier for you what you got coming up. It's just a matter of becoming tougher.
You gotta be tough enough to beat a good team. Do whatever it takes. There's a difference between giving effort and giving the effort that's required to win the game. Tonight, when we weren't making shots, the effort required to win the game was for our 5-man to get a rebound. The effort required was to be perfect on defense. And our effort wasn't good enough to win. That's all I'm interested in. So right now we're not tough enough to beat a good team. things that are required to win a game against a good team. Good teams don't just lose, they don't let you win. You might have to run great offense and somebody's got to put it in the basket, or somebody's got to rebound it and then you got to put it in the basket. You got to finish off plays on both ends of the court. Right now, we're not tough enough to finish off the play on either end. That's where not having Justin hurts us.
Did their zone change anything for you guys?
First 5 trips in the second half when they played zone, the 2 best shooters stood there wide open, unguarded. So yeah, it changed it.
Yeah.
It worked. You know, I've been on the other end of that too, where you went zone and the other team missed and you look smart. It's happened. I've been on both sides of that.
You say you're not.
The key is there. Bill, you got to be tough enough to finish the play.
Yeah.
I'll be real. I'm gonna this is it, and I'm done. Okay. You got to be tough enough to finish the play to get the ball in the basket. Okay. You can't just execute, set the right screen, make the right pass. Then you got to get it in the basket. And if you don't get it in the basket, you got to be tough enough to get the rebound. Okay. And if the guy's blocking you out, you got to be tough enough to shed the block out and not get. And if he's holding you, okay, if he's grabbing you and holding you so you can't go rebound, you got to make sure the ref calls the foul by not standing there and letting him do it. Okay. Every play is required. It's me against you. Okay. On the defensive end, you got to be tough enough to get stops when we're not scoring. It's not. This isn't rocket science. It's not rocket science. At the end of the day, so we're not. You got to fit in that, and you can't go guard for 25 seconds and then lose your man and give up a layup at the end of the clock. That's not tough enough to finish the play. Pitt's not just going to jump up and take a bad shot. That's what I mean. That's what good teams do. You can't defend and play great defense and then have an inbounds play and they have nothing and just stand there and let Trayvon Whittle wind up and shoot it in your face and let it, and like the clock wasn't running out. It's lack of toughness. It's whatever, every way you want to carve it. In my book, that's a lack of toughness. You got to be tough enough to put it in the basket and finish the play. And you got to be tough enough to guard till they make them take a guarded shot, and then you got to get the rebound. Welcome to high major basketball against top 25 teams. That's it. Right now, we're not tough enough. And if we don't get tough enough, we won't win Tuesday because Villanova doesn't feel sorry for us. You can sit here and say, well, you know, Cash and SK had some wide open looks, boy, when they went zone. Yeah, they did. They did. But where I come from, you got to win when you don't make shots. You got to find a way to win. And the answer is to toughen up and get the job done. So obviously, I got work to do. Thanks.